Hi everybody, my name is Lauren. I'm a clinical director with Strong Minds. I'm here to talk to you today about stress and how we can try to manage stress. As we all know, right now is kind of a really difficult time. So I'd like to talk to you about a few different strategies that you can use when you're feeling pretty stressed during the day, okay? And over the next couple of weeks, I'd like to give you a few different pointers, things that you could try each week and hopefully each day, right? That you can sort of start to incorporate and see what works best for you, okay? So, so today we're going to talk about first of all, learning to recognize, right, when we're feeling stressed. And we all feel that and experience that in different ways, right? Some of us feel kind of tight. We feel our muscles can sort of clench up, right, without even really noticing that it's happening until we are so stressed, and we might feel even sometimes sore, right? Some of our muscles get kind of sore because we're squeezing them so much, not even knowing that we're squeezing them, right? So a big key to managing our stress is to actually know when we are feeling stressed, right? Know when we're feeling anxious or worried about things. Just kind of doing a check-in with ourselves during the day, right? How am I feeling right now? Am I feeling okay? Am I feeling really kind of anxious about things, right? Am I feeling kind of like there's a underlying buzzing going on, an underlying worry about things, right? Am I feeling down right now? Am I feeling like, I don't really want to do anything. I'm feeling really low. I'm feeling, unmotivated to do things that I would normally do. Those are pretty common feelings, right, when we're feeling stressed. So, first thing we want to do is start to notice throughout the day, right? How are we doing, right? Do that check-in with ourselves. I would suggest doing it maybe in the mornings, maybe sometime around the middle of the day. And in the evenings, right, before we're kind of winding down for the day, right? Really important to do a check-in. Right? How am I doing right now? Okay. So that's going to be the first thing, and I want us to continue to do that, right, throughout the days here. And if we're noticing, okay, my anxiety is pretty high here in the morning, or my anxiety is pretty high here in the evenings, right? That's when we can really start to incorporate some of the tools, some of the coping strategies that we're going to learn here over the next couple weeks. But again, first priority, right? Checking in with ourselves and seeing how we're doing. Okay. So first tip that I'm going to teach you today, this is something that you guys may have if you've come through the Strong Minds program at different events. You might remember this one, right? So I'm going to teach it to you again today, and hope that you can start incorporating this piece into your daily routine if you're feeling stressed. Okay. So first thing we want to do, and if you don't have, I'm gonna show you a stress ball. I have one right here, a little smiley face. If you don't have a stress ball, that's okay. I'm going to show you a few alternatives that you can use. Okay. But if you do have a stress ball, go ahead and get it out. And what we want to do is keep that stress ball in our hands, and we're going to squeeze it really slowly for a count of 3, and we're going to hold it for a count of 3, and then we're going to slowly release it for a count of 6. Okay, so I'm going to go through that again. So I have my little stress ball here. I'm going to go squeeze, 1, 2, 3, hold it, 1, 2, 3, and release it slowly. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And the idea behind using something like a stress ball is it represents kind of that tightness that we were talking about earlier, right? Sometimes when we're feeling stressed, we tense up. And a great way to be able to release that tension is by squeezing, right? And holding it and then releasing. And if it's too hard to squeeze it and hold it for 3 seconds, if you can only do 1 second or 2 seconds, that's fine too, right? It'll still work. The idea is we want to squeeze kind of slowly, hold it, and then release it slowly, completely, okay? So that's a good one to practice if you have a stress ball. If you don't have a stress ball, you can get something like, here, just a pillow, okay? You can do the same thing. You can squeeze that pillow, hold it together, and then release. Okay, and try that again. So squeeze that pillow together and push it if you can. Push it together like this, and then release it. Okay, that's another good way, another good object that you can use. If you don't have a stress ball, you don't have a pillow that you can do, another thing you can do if you can, put your hands together and press, 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 and then release. Okay, same number of seconds if you can. 1, 2, 3. Hold it. 1, 2, 3, and release. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. So if you can, try to incorporate these different strategies into your day when you're feeling stressed. Okay. And next week we can go over a different strategy to try. Okay. Keep me posted. Let me know what's working for you. You can leave a comment. Let me know some of the other things that you've tried, right? That work well for you. Okay. Thanks so much for watching. Again, check in with yourselves once, twice, 3 times a day if you can. If you can do more, that's great. And let's try to start incorporating some of these strategies right throughout the day. And they can be really helpful, and let's see what works best. Okay? Thanks so much. Take good care.